This is the Roulette Master, and you're not going to believe this incredible new roulette system called Stairway to the Grail. And this is sent in by one of my subscribers, Gus. He's been testing it a lot and using it at the casino to win money, and I cannot wait to share this with you. We're going to put his system up against the original Holy Grail. But this new system is going to be unbelievable. It's going to have positive and negative progressions. So make sure you watch both of the systems, and I think you're going to really enjoy today's video. And let's get started with the Holy Grail first. So we'll start on first and second 12 with 10 each. Let's go ahead and spin and start the timer. Each is going to get 15 minutes of playtime. I'm going to show you how to use both of them to make money in the casino. And that is a win. So we'll just rebet and spin. And with the Holy Grail, once we have some losses, I'll show you what to do next. And here we go again. That's a 1 red. That's another win. So now you can see we're up $20. And we're just going to rebet and spin until we get a loss. And then I'll show you what to do next. Here we go. That's a 24 black. That's another win. So now we're currently up $30. And we've won 3 in a row now. And let's rebet and spin. Here we go. And this is called, this is the original Holy Grail, and the next one's going to be Stairway to the Grail, and you won't believe it, so it'll be fantastic. We're up 40, and we're just going to rebet again. Once we have a loss, I'll show you what to do next here. Here we go. That's a 21 red, so another win. Good start to this, and we won 5 in a row. We're up $50. Let's rebet and spin. Here we go. This is a $2,000 bankroll system, but you can also play this with $200 bankroll and dollar units. And that's another win. So we opened up with 6 wins. We're up $60. All right, here we go. Let's spin again and see what we get. Okay, we finally lost. That's a 25 red. So what we do with the Holy Grail when we lose is go up by a unit. So now we'll go from 10 to 20. We're up $40, and here we go. That's a $40 total bet, 20 on each. And that's a 34 red. And that's a loss, so we go up another unit. Okay, now we have 30 each, 60 total. And temporarily that dropped us back to 0, but let's see if we can get a win here. That's a 7 red. That's a win. Okay, fantastic. So we're up 30 now. We're just going to rebet and spin. And we're not going to go backwards in the progression when we get a win. I'm going to show you why here in a minute. Okay, there's another loss. Let's go up by another unit. Okay, we're currently minus 30. This is 40 each, 80 total. And I'm going to share with you when to reset. That's really important. That's a 15 black. That's a win. When you get a win, you keep the bet the same. We're currently up 10, and we're at the 40 each, $80 level. And here we go. Okay, that's a 2 black. And that's a win, so we stay the same. We'll rebet at 40 each again, 80 total. Once we reach a certain profit level, we're going to reset. And that's a 32 red. And that's a loss. So we're minus 30. We just increase again, like we do after every loss. Now we're at 50 each, 100 total. And that's an 8 black. All right, that's a win. So when you win, you stay the same. We're up 20. Let's rebet and spin again at 50 each. Here we go. And let's see, that's a 7 red. That's another win. So we're up $70. We're just rebetting and spinning again at 50 each. And again, this is a $2,000 bankroll for $10 units and a $200 bankroll for dollar units. There's another win. We're up 120, so we just rebet and spin again. We haven't quite hit the goal yet, and I'll share with you what that is as we reach it here. And that's a 23 red. I think we might have just reached it. And we did. So 150 profit is our first goal. Now that resets us back to $10. Our next profit goal will be $300. So let's place those bets back at 10 and start over. We're 4 minutes in out of 15 with the Holy Grail. And that is a 0. So we're going to go up a unit after that loss. Okay, now we're at 20 each, 40 total. All right, that's a 25 red. That's a loss. So we will increase again. Remember, now we're trying to get to 300 profit, and we're at 30 each, 60 total. And that's a 28 black. That's another loss. Okay, so let's increase again. Always go up 10. It's real easy to remember. Every loss, you go up 10 on each. If you get a win, you stay the same until you reach a certain profit level, which is now it's the new one's 300. The first one was 150. Okay, we're up 90. We're trying to get to 300 profit. We keep it the same after wins, so we stay at 40 each. And here we go. That's an 8 black. That's a win. So now we're up 130. We'll just rebet and spin. If we lose, we'll go up a unit. And we just lost, so let's go up a unit. Here we go. Okay, so the 40 each will go to 50 each. Really easy to remember. And that's real important when you're playing roulette, because you don't have to worry about making mistakes if it's really simple. And that's a 27 red. That's another loss. So let's increase again. All right, we're at 60 each now, 120 total. And temporarily, we're a little bit behind now. But we have plenty of bankroll and patience for good things to happen. That's a win. So now we're up 10. We'll just rebet and spin at 60 each. We're 6 minutes in out of 15 now. That's a 5 red. All right, that's a $60 win. So we're up $70. We're just rebetting and spinning again at 60 each, 120 total. That's a 28 black. That's a loss. So we've had a bunch of losses recently. We just go up a unit each time we lose, and real easy, 70 each, 140 total. There's another loss. So a bunch of losses here, and that's okay. That's why we have our bankroll and patience. We're going to go up a unit again. Now we're at 80 each, 160 total, and here we go. That's another loss. So the losses are piling up. Okay, let's go up again. We're at 90 each now. We're minus 350 after all these consecutive losses, but we have bankroll and we have the patience to wait for good things to happen. So let's see if we can do that. Okay, there's a win at 90. Okay, we're going to stay right there. See how many wins we can get at 90 before we have another loss. There's another win with the 1 red. Okay, that gets us to minus 170. We'll just stay there at 90 each, and let's see how many wins we can get in a row here. Okay, there's another one, 17 black. Fantastic. So now we're minus 80, and believe it or not, but if we get the win here, we'll be back in profit again. And we did, so we're back in profit again. However, we're not at our 300 profit goal, so we stay at the same bet amount at 90 each, 180 total. That's another win, 14 red. We've been patient, we have bankroll, and it's starting to pay off. So we're up 100. We stay at 90 each here still till we get to 300 level. There's another win, 17 black. Okay, we're up 190. Still trying to get to 300. Here we go. It's another win, 8 black. Okay, we're up 280. Spin again. Here we go. And we got our new profit goal of $300. And we went over that actually after that $90 win. We're up $370 now, so our next profit goal is $450, which is only $80 away, which is fantastic. It gives us a little boost before we get there. So we're up $370 already. With each 150 in profit, we reset back to 10 with the Holy Grail. And here we go. And that's a loss with a 0. So we go up a unit and spin. Here we go. We're 9 minutes in now out of 15 with the Holy Grail, and that's a 25 red. That's a loss. Let's go up a unit. Okay, that's 30 each, 60 total. Here we go. Let's see what we get, and that's an 18 red. Okay, that's a $30 win, and we're just going to rebet and spend. Remember, our next profit goal is $450. It's always $150 more than the last, and if you go overboard, then if you go over, then you have a little bit of a head start. And you can see we're already up 370. We're just going to stay at 30 each, 60 total. And let's see if we can reach that 450 profit goal. That's a 6 black. That's a good one. All right, we're up 400, so we're getting closer. Here we go again at 30 each. Let's see what we get. That's another one, 22 black. Fantastic. So we're up 430. I think if we get the win here, we'll reach another profit goal. We're 10 minutes in out of 15 with the Holy Grail. But we just lost. That's a 35 black. So we need to increase. But I love how simple this is. You just always go up by 1 unit if you lose. If you win, you stay the same unless you reach a new profit goal. That's a 16 red. Okay, so we're up 410. If we get this one, we'll reach another profit goal of 450. And we got it. That's a 9 red. So that's another profit goal we just reached at 450. So our next goal will be $600, and we reset back to 10. So every time you reach a 150, another 150 in profit, you reset back to 10. That's a 13 black. That's a win. We're 11 minutes in now out of 15. And let's just rebet and spin at 10 each here and see what we get. That's a 14 red. Okay, that's a win. We're at 470 now. Let's just rebet and spin again here. Here we go with the Holy Grail. That's a 19 red. That's another win. So now we're at 480, getting close to that $500 profit level. But remember, our next profit goal is 600. And there's a loss with 35 black. So we're going to go up a unit. Okay, 20 each, 40 total now, and let's see what we get here. Another loss, 35 black. This is why we have to have patience and bankroll when we're using this system. And you always go up by a unit when you lose. Real simple to remember. It's 30 each, 60 total here. That's another loss, 34 reds. We have to do it again. Okay, we add one more to each. We're at 40 each, 80 total now. Up 360 temporarily here, and here we go. Okay, that's a 15 black. That's a win. So we keep the bet the same till we get to 600. Let's go ahead and spin again here and see what we get on this one. That's another win with the 6 black. I like that. Okay, so we're up 440 again, trying to get to 600 now is our next profit goal. Let's see what we get here. We lost that one though. That's a 32 red. So we're going to go up a unit. Okay, we're up 360, and this is a 50 each $100 total bet. 12 minutes and 42 seconds in out of 15, and there's another loss, 32 red. Okay, so we'll add another unit. That drops us back to 260 profit temporarily, and we're at 120 total bet, 60 each. Tried to hit 0 there, didn't it? And that's a 2 black. That's good. Okay, we're up 320. We'll just rebet and spin at 60 each again here. So when you get wins, you just stay the same. And there's another loss, 31 black. So we've had a bunch of losses recently. In fact, 31, 32, 32, 34, 35, and 35. All losses. Okay, so let's increase after that loss to 70 each. 140 total, and eventually we're going to go on a nice run. As long as we have bankroll, that should happen. And that's an 18 red. That's a win. We're up 270, and we just rebet at 70 each, 140 total. But we just lost again. That's a 30 red. So we got to go up again. Now we're at 80 each, 160 total. Currently up 130, and let's see what we get here. That's a win with a 20 black. Fantastic. We're up 210. We'll just rebet and spin at 80 each here. Let's see if we can get a win. All right. Number 23 is always lucky, and we're up 290 now. So we'll just stay right there at 80 each. And here we go. 0 though. That's not good for anybody. So let's increase again. Okay, we're up 130 right now, 90 each on this one. Let's see if we can turn this around. That's a 13 black. That's a win. So we'll stay right there. We're up 220, and let's bet again at 90 each, 180 total. Ooh, that's a loss though, 32 red. Okay, let's increase again. 100 each, $200 total now. That's a win with an 18 red. Okay, so our time just expired with the Holy Grail. We ended up $140 up, but we could have cashed out when we were up about $500. So if you didn't have a timer on this one, obviously we would have wanted to cash out when we were really high in profit. This one goes up and down a little bit, so definitely cash out when it looks right. But remember to test this out on Roulette Royale on Apple or Android, and share your results in the comments. That's how you can help everyone else in the community out. That's also how the rest of the community can help you out, is by sharing their testing results in the comments. And again, you can use Roulette Royale on Apple or Android or whatever you like to use, but share your results, and it'll help everyone out. I love seeing it as well. But I hope you enjoyed seeing the Holy Grail. But now it is time for the incredible new roulette system that you've been waiting for. I cannot wait for this one. So let's just jump right into it and get started. Let's see if we can make more than 140 in the next 15 minutes. All right, the time is finally here for the new Stairway to the Grail roulette system. I cannot wait to share this with you. This is from one of my subscribers, Gus, and here we go. Let's get started. So we're going to place a $10 bet on first and second 12 to start. This is going to be a positive and a negative progression system with both intertwined. I'm going to show you how you can use that to make money in the casino. We started out with a loss. So you can see we're minus 20 to start. But unlike other systems, with this one, we're not going to increase the bet after that first loss. We're just going to keep it the same. And we got a win. That's an 8 black. And following a win, you're going to repeat the exact same bet again. And I'll explain why here in a minute. And so this will be our second bet in the positive progression, which will be the same as the first. Okay, that's another win with 9 red. So now we're going to go from a $10 bet to a $20 bet. So far we've gone 10, 10, 20 in this positive progression, which means increasing bets after wins. And that's another win. So now we're going to go from $20 to $30. Okay, now we'll have 30 each, 60 total on here. And let's see what we get now. And that's a loss. So once you lose, we've been going up on our bets when we win. Once you finally get a loss, what you're going to do is you're going to double the bet and go with a negative progression. So let's go ahead and do that now. Here we go. And that's a 24 black. Okay, and that's a $60 win. So if you're not in session profit, what you're going to do is just repeat that bet. That's a win. That's a 13 black. Okay, we got the win. So now we're up 80. We go back to the start again, but instead of doing first and second 12, now we're going to do second and third 12. And spin. We're 2 minutes in out of 15 with this one. And that's a 7 red. Okay, that's a loss. So again, at the beginning stage, you actually don't increase the bet with losses. You only do that after you get wins with positive progression. And that's a 27 red. Okay, that's a win. So now we're going to keep it the same. Again, after your first win, you just repeat the bet. Okay, but we lost that one. Okay, so since we did go one further in the positive progression, now we're going to double to 40. And here we go. That's 11 black, and that's another loss, but we're not going to double. We're going to take 2 losses to have to double the bet again. However, they don't have to be consecutive. That's a 32 red. That's a win, so we'll just stay right there. Let's rebet and spin again here. If we get one more loss before we get to session profit, then we will double again. And that just happened. So we need to double the bet again, but this is why we have a bankroll. You can see we're minus 10 currently, but this is an $80 total bet now. And here we go. Let's see what we get. That's a 31 black. That's a win. Okay, so we're up 30. And let's just rebet and spin. Here we go. It's a 19 red. Okay, that's a win. So now we're up $70. We reset, and let's go back to, instead of second and third, let's go back to first and second again.
No more bets.
All right, we're almost 4 minutes in out of 15 with this one. And this is, oh, and that's a 14 red there. Okay, that's a win. So again, after you get a win, you bet the same again. And I'll go through this entire progression and how easy it is. That's a 22 black. Okay, so if you get 2 in a row, you go from 10 to 20. So far in this progression, this positive progression, we've gone 10, 10, 20. That's a 36 red we lost. So now we go ahead and we double the bet. But not until you have wins with positive progression, which means increasing after wins. If you don't have any wins, then you don't increase the bet, and that is a loss there. So that's one loss. We don't change the amount.
No more bets.
You need 2, not consecutive, but 2 losses total to double the bet again. Okay, that's a win. So you can see we're only up 10, so we're just going to rebet and spin again. If we get one more loss, that's 2 total losses, and we can double again. That's a 35 black. Okay, we can double again. So and that's because we had 2 losses. Now we're going to go from 80 to 160, but we have a $2,000 bankroll with this one, so that's no problem. However, that's a 0. That is a problem. And let's rebet and spin again. You need 2 total losses to double again. Okay, that's a 15 black, and that's a win. Okay, so we're just going to rebet and spin here. And here we go. We're 5.5 minutes in out of 15. That's a 14 red. That's a win. Okay, we're minus 70 right now. So we had some losses there. We're going to stay right here until we get back to session profit, or we have 2 losses. There we go. We're up 10.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin again here. That's a 25 red. And that's a loss. So we're going to go ahead and double the bet now to 320
No more
and
bets.
spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a win, 23 red. Okay, we're up 10. We need one more win here, and then we can reset. Here we go. Ouch, that hurt. My goodness. Okay, that was a tough one there. We're not going to increase, though. And you can see both zeros up there on the board. That's never good. Okay, that's a 2 black. That's a win. Okay, we're minus 150. Let's rebet and spin again. We're going to keep the bet the same until we're close to session profit with this one. Tried to hit 0 again there, didn't it? And my goodness. Okay, we need one more win here.
No more bets.
We're going to stay at the same level. And we got it, 22 black. Fantastic. Okay, so we're up 170 now. We'll start with second and third 12 this
No
time.
more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin. And now we're back to the positive progression again. And that's a 1 red. That's a loss. So we do not increase if we have a loss from the start. We only increase is after we have positive progression wins when we would double the bet afterwards. So I hope that makes sense to you. We'll go over that again. But okay, our first win was at 10. So we're going to repeat that bet. And it goes 10, 10, 20, 30, and then 50. That's 11 black. That's a loss. So we just rebet and spin. We're just going to eat those losses. And here we go. That's a 28 black. Okay, so we start the progression over the positive progression, and we just rebet and spin. This is our second $10 bet. Okay, we got the win. So now we go to 20. This is the positive progression aspect of this. We're up 160. We're at 20 each, 40 total here. That's a 30 red. That's a win. So now we go from 20 to 30 on each. So far we've gone 10, 10, 20, 30. Let's see if we get the win here. That's a 27 red. That's a win. So now we go from 30 to 50. And I'll go over those again here. So it went 10, 10, 20, 30, 50. So we're at 50 each, 100 total. And let's spin. We're 9 minutes in out of 15. That's a win, 29 black. Okay, fantastic. So we're up 260 now. And if you make it all the way to the $50 bet, what you're supposed to do now is stay there until you have a loss.
No more bets.
All right, that's what Gus says to do. So let's do that. I think we lost that one. Yes, we did. And then he says if you lose here, you switch to a negative progression and double the bet. So let's do that now. And that's a win, 31 black. Okay, fantastic. We're up 260. Let's reset. We'll go back to first and second 12. So we start out with the positive progression, which means increasing only after wins. And then the negative progression starts if you have wins, and then when you finally lose, you double the bet. So let's go ahead and again, we're just going to eat the losses on when you're in the positive progression, stage 1. If you have losses, you're just going to take those losses. But now we have a win. So we're going to try to get our second $10 win here. It goes 10, 10, 20, 30, 50. That's a 12 red. So we got our second $10 win. That means we're going to go to 20s now. And let's go ahead and spin here. Here we go. We're 10.5 minutes in out of 15. That's 11 black. That's a win. So now we're going to go to 30. Okay, 30 each, 60 total. Here we go. That's a win, 17 black. We'll take that. So now we'll go to 50. Whoops, let me make sure that's right. There we go. Okay, we're at 50 each, 100 total now. Then we'll check our balance. That's a win, 17 black. So now we stay at 50. We never go higher than 50. We stay at 50 until we have a loss. So we're up 360 now, doing fantastic all of a sudden. That's great. Okay, that's a 30 red. So then once you finally get a loss, then you double the bet and do a negative progression. All right, here we go on first and second 12. Oh my goodness, that's horrible though. But we don't double right away. You need 2 losses, 2 total losses to double. So let's do that again here. Okay, we got the win, 10 black. Okay, we're just going to rebet and spin that again and try to get one more win so we can get back to close to session profit. And I think we did. That's a 24 black. Okay, we're back up 260. So let's reset again. We'll be on second and third this time. And let's go ahead and spin. And again, this is a $2,000 bankroll for $10 units. Or you can use a $200 bankroll with dollar units. So anyone can play this. We got the win there at 10. So we're going to repeat that and try to get 10 again. Here we go. But we lost that one. So basically what we're going to do is just stay right there and don't increase the bet. So we start the process over. And we're 12 minutes and 40 seconds in out of 15. That's a 2 black. That's a loss. So we'll just rebet and spin. Again, with these ones, when you're in the positive progression early stage, if you have losses, you just eat those losses. Okay, so there's a $10 win. We'll try to get our second $10 win. Again, it goes 10, 10, 20, 30, 50. And then you stay at 50 until you have a loss. Okay, that's a win. Let's see if we can get 2 of those at 10. Here we go. That's a win, 34 red. So now we go to 20. So we won at 10, we won at 10 again. Now we're going to 20. If we win this one, we'll go to 30 and then 50. That's 11 black though. That's a loss. So once you get a loss after you get wins with the positive progression, then you double. So let's do that. So then you go into a negative progression. That's a win with an 18 red. Okay, we're up to 60. Let's restart. Let's see if we can build it back up. We're on first and second 12 now. That's a 32 red. That's a loss. So let's just rebet and spin. Again, in this very early stage, you eat those losses, but it doesn't hurt you too bad. There's a win with an 8 black. So now we have our first $10 win. So let's rebet that same one again and see if we can get another win at $10. But we did not. That's a 35 black. Okay, so we'll just stay right there at 10 each. We're not going to increase. All right, here we go. That's a 14 red. Okay, so that's a $10 win. And let's see if we can get our second one in a row now. Here we go. Okay, we got it. That's a 2 black. So now we go to a $20 bet. Okay, we're up to 50, and here we go. And that's a loss. Okay, and we just ran out of time there, so let's see where we're at. We're up $210. I really like this system. I like the positive and negative progression aspects of this. There's probably one thing I would change with this, and you guys let me know down in the comments after you test this. But the only thing I would do different with this one is that if you go through the 10, 10, 20, 30, 50, at that point, if you complete the entire cycle, I wouldn't do the stay at 50 and get as many wins as you can. I would reset back to 10 at that point, because the only problem with that is if you win at the 50 a couple times and then you get a loss, then if you double, all of a sudden you're up pretty high in the progression, and that's a little bit riskier. But I do see that how it would really help you if you say you won at 10 and then 20 and lost, that then you double and go into a negative progression and you get it back. I just think if you complete the whole cycle and go 10, 10, 20, 30, 50, you've already made a lot of money. You can go ahead and reset, and that's the only change I would make to this one. But thank you, Gus, for sending this one in. This is fantastic, and this is I hope you guys really enjoy it as well. Remember to test it out on Roulette Royale or whatever you like to test roulette systems on. That's on Apple or Android if you want to use that. And that's what it's all about. Share your results in the comments with everyone else in the community. They'll do the same. And that'll help you make a good choice of whether or not you're going to take a system to the casino or not. And that can be really powerful. So remember, every single day of the week, 365 days a year, I pick one of your guys' systems. We test it out. I love it. I hope you guys do as well. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com if you want to send that in. roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. Hope you guys really enjoyed today's video. And this is the Roulette Master. And have a great day, everybody.